Hey guys, what's up? Surma11 here. Today I'm going to be giving my review over Naruto chapter 594. I believe that's the name. Let me just get it loaded up on Manga Stream. I'm not really gonna like do a straight review like, oh, this happened, this happened. I'm gonna look through the chapter a bit while I'm reviewing it. So basically, there's a one-shot special that pertains to the movie. It's not on Manga Stream for some reason. I don't know where these big reviewers are finding it, but I believe for Neverworld and Story of Seven Mage already have reviews of that up, but I haven't seen them yet because I haven't read it. Basically, Toby's gonna summon the eight tail. Oh God, I am so sorry. The ten tails. He's basically gonna summon the ten tails. I don't like how Manga Stream put all these pages. Well, not I wouldn't call them pages. The artwork from the people like on DeviantArt and all that. They used to have it at the end of the chapter. I guess no one was looking at it or something. I don't know. They shouldn't be doing that because I really don't care. I just skip right through it. I only care about the color pages that Kishimoto or Kubo or Oda does. I haven't read Katekyo Hitman Reborn, so you know. Yeah, so he's summoning the Ten Tails, and basically, the statue is gonna be the vessel for it, and he has a part of the Eight Tails and the Nine Tails. The Eight Tails being the tentacle that Sasuke retrieved, and the Ginkaku and Kinkaku, those brothers, they're like in that jar, and yeah, they lived in like the Nine Tails ate them, and they ate its meat, and hold on, let me restart. It ate Ginkaku and Kinkaku were eaten by the Nine Tails, and basically to survive, they started eating him, and by eating him, they obtained some of his chakra, and basically they became kind of like Naruto, but different. They only have like a small part of the chakra, I would say, but they can still transform if you remember that from the war. In their fight with Daui. I don't know how to say that. So Kakashi, I think he's gonna try to fight Toby before the Ten Tails is summoned. So I'm thinking Toby is someone who Guy and Kakashi know, because Toby says something very interesting, such as, you don't remember faces, so what point is there in telling you? So possibly someone from their past, someone they could have met on a mission, maybe Obito. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. But a lot of people saying are trying to put out points that it can't be Obito, and I don't know where the whole thing started, where it could be Shisui. Is that how you say it? I think that was like Itachi's friend, and he was offering Itachi his eye, right? What's the whole thing with eyes in this? Like, can you really just take out your eye so easily? I don't even. Of course, I won't try it, but the whole thing with the Sasuke versus Itachi and all the Genjutsu, when Itachi removed Sasuke's eye, that just scared the heck out of me, because it was just like he opened up his eye socket, he grabbed the eyeball, took it out, and then all you hear is Sasuke screaming. And it's a black screen. Kurama, the Nine Tails, basically goes into an explanation about how dangerous the Ten Tails is, and he doesn't really stand up to the Ten Tails by himself. So I'm guessing maybe somehow all the Jinchuriki might fight Toby, even though they were in the Edo Tensei, right? So they're probably gone. But it's just a thought, you know. Everyone has their own different thoughts. So Toby wants to start his infinite Tsukiyomi, which is basically where the moon turns into like a huge Sharingan, right? And then he can control people. And I don't really know how this will make a perfect world. Like, every time a villain has like this vision of a perfect world, it sounds crazy, because how can it be a perfect world if you're controlling everybody? Wouldn't that make you like go insane or something? It just sounds like it would collapse on itself after a while. Um actually, that's something interesting. When the Nine Tails takes over Naruto, he gets the like cat eyes, or where his pupils like up and down. You know, some animals have that. Uh, and then he gets like the marks on his face. And then Naruto goes into his "We are fighting dreamers" speech. That's like a reference to Naruto opening 4, if you know about that. But yeah, he's talking about dreams and like his mother, his father, and his sensei. So I'm guessing he's talking about. Wait, no. Yeah, he's talking about Jiraiya. He doesn't say sensei. He says something else. He calls Kakashi sensei. um, and he's talking about the whole thing where he's gonna be Hokage. The whole thing is like, with this war, and actually this is like with all the arcs in Naruto, I don't really feel like any of them have like made him closer to reaching his dream of becoming Hokage. Perhaps a little bit, but not that close. It seems like he's more worried about Sasuke, the Akatsuki, who's going after him, and he's trying to take them down and all that stuff. And Guy says, even if you never want your youth to end, at some point you have to stop dreaming. So I'm guessing that means like he might not reach his dream. Is that what he's trying to say? Or maybe he's like, at some point you have to stop dreaming and maybe just like go into action or something. And didn't Guy realize like earlier in this fight, this is probably a few months ago, he realized that he's not so young anymore. Killer B, he did like a weird rap. That's all I gotta say. This guy, like, I feel like we don't know that much about Killer B, because at some points he just says like some super weird stuff. Like, does he say this stuff just to get a rhyme, or I don't know. So we're almost at the end of the chapter, and Naruto tries to attack Toby with the Rasengan in his Nine Tails chakra form, I believe. I don't really get this. Shouldn't he have been like extremely tired by now? I don't really like how overpowered he is. Like, you set limits for this character and he broke them like right away. So Naruto says he's really gonna have to break the mask first, and Toby says there's something I cannot part with. I was thinking he's gonna talk about the mask, but he's talking about the statue, unless the mask is directly related to the statue. And it says a direct one-on-one battle begins. Next issue, the fight begins with a cover color. I like the color pages; those are pretty cool. My prediction would be like it says 1-on-1, so it's got to be like Toby and Naruto. Toby being the one protecting the statue. I don't know. They all seem wiped out. I would rather have like someone come in and heal them, but whatever. So what do you guys think about the chapter? I thought it was okay. I feel like I'm on the opposite side of the majority. I feel like the Sasuke stuff is more interesting. I think I talked about this in my Naruto vs. Naruto Shippuden video. If I didn't, I'm talking about it now. Sasuke's stories are more interesting than Naruto's. I like the whole Kabuto fight. I like Kabuto's backstory. I like Sasuke and Itachi as a team. I like Sasuke's team coming back, and one of them, Jugo, still being loyal to him. But Naruto's story, not that interesting. He's got Kakashi, Guy, but they can't really do anything at this point. Kakashi and Guy were more of the powerful people in the part 1, and then once the student becomes more powerful than the master, they're pretty useless, in my opinion. B, he appears to be pretty much useless against Toby. They're tired and all that. He should do some of that stuff he was doing while he's fighting Sasuke. Now that was cool. Okay, I'm pretty much done with the review, but I have a question for you guys. I make my videos in Windows Movie Maker, right? So I have a picture, I record the voice, and that's video, and I have a recording saved, and I also have the picture saved. After I upload it to YouTube, I delete all this stuff from my computer. Yet I noticed when I try to save the this video as a movie file, it would turn into I would still basically what I'm saying is the space on my computer would be dropping. It's still dropping no matter how much I delete. I delete this stuff and it's still low space on the computer. And I don't want to, like, eventually the space is going to get super low if I keep making these videos. So I was just thinking, like, should I make videos on a camcorder? And actually I would still have to put the videos on the computer, so I don't know what's going to happen there. So if you're good with technology, you know, just talk to me about that. I think that's it. Yeah. So yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Melvin2898. Like the Surmel11 Facebook fan page. 2 people liked it, so shout out to you guys. I don't want to give out people's personal names and personal information. That's not cool. What else? Check out some of my favorite channels in my recommended channels box in the comments section. I actually added some more to the comments section if you want to check that out. Thanks for watching. I want to do my ending that I wrote up. Okay, thanks for watching. Comment to join the discussion. Rate the video because your feedback matters. Share the video with your friends because they need to see this. Subscribe for more videos like this and etc. I'm Surmel11 and that's my video. Also, please check out my Pokemon anime discussion. My review of Bakuman Volume 3. Bakuman, sorry, I keep getting that confused. My review of Total Drama Revenge of the Island Episode 7, I believe that is. And my votes on America's Got Talent 2012, Week 3. Yeah, it's Episode 7. So, see you guys later. Peace.